It's amazing how our preconceptions can shape our perceptions, or how the way we go about looking at something influences how we see it. We're likely to see things through a certain lens in life, but is it a clear one? God often changes our lenses, and then the way the world looks to us, or the way we look to ourselves, can change in a moment. The leading persecutor of early Christians was this young religious leader named Saul. On his way to Damascus to round up and kill Christians, a light suddenly shone from heaven, and out of the light, Jesus spoke to him. For 3 days, Saul was literally blind, and then a Christian healed him. And then Saul saw everything differently. He immediately went from being a murderer of Christians to being a Christian who was hunted. He went from speaking against Jesus to preaching for him. And I imagine as Saul started his new life, he would ask himself, how was I so blind before? How did I not see it? Then the Lord called Saul to a new life as a leader of the Christian movement among the different races of the world. As deeply as Saul once misperceived the plans of God, God deeply perceived something in Saul. God looked at a murderer and saw a healer and a builder. A huge, and I mean a huge part of my life has boiled down to seeing things differently than others do. Back when I was an academic and a policy analyst, I would look at contentious and well-armed parts of the world and try to figure out how frightening weapons could lead to peace. And now as a minister, a lot of my job is to see what others miss. People see their situation as hopeless, and I try to see how God is working in it. People see oppression and offense. I have to try to see the opportunity for forgiveness and grace. People see themselves as one way, I try to see them as God does, and God has a very unique way of looking at things. People have big blind spots, and the thing about blind spots is that we usually don't even know they're there. Are you sure you see yourself accurately? Are you sure you haven't missed something God is doing right in front of you? Or do you ever get the feeling that you're just missing something, that there's something about your life that you're just not seeing? Maybe God can change your perception a bit. And it's amazing how a change in perception can change everything.